Hey guys, so Sustainable Tracker here. I got a new toy for my birthday. See that right there? That's the Flashforge AD5X. That is a multicolor 3D printer. They had a great deal going on for the month of September, and my birthday's around the corner, and I thought, hey, why not? Let's just jump right on in and let's see what this thing's all about. So came today, so this video is going to be an unboxing video. Let's unbox it, let's put it together and see what it takes to get this thing up and running, up into its first print. So let's go. All right, so first order of business, let's get this thing out of this box here. Sorry for the shaky hand. I'm trying to get my blade out here, my trusty blade. All right, let's do this. I don't want to go too deep. I'm afraid of scratching or cutting anything out in there. I think it's pretty well. It's all taped up on all the seams. Out of the way. All right, here we go. First thing you're gonna see here is a bunch of styrofoam and papers. There you go. How to install the display screen instructions, it looks like. This thing has a pretty massive display also. It's pretty awesome. Looks like it just attaches out there and there. Let's see here. This is probably just like some, I don't know what this is. Let's open it up, let's take a look. Come on. I can do this with one hand. Oh, okay, yeah. It's just a quick start guide. You got that in there, so that off. What's this card in here? You got thank you. All right. And a little thank you from the manufacturer with a little QR code. If you want to scan that, you guys can explore some more. I got enough exploring to do for the day. What else is in here? Oh, it's just really heavy cardstock. The paper is really heavy, like a card. All right, so let's do this here. All right, we'll throw that. And then what's in here? We'll throw that. All right, I'm gonna try and lift this out of here. All right, we got that out of here. Let's get this box out of our way. Come on, box. There you go. Get out of here. I gotta clean that up before my wife gets back so she can pull in the driveway in the garage. All right, let's get this going here. There we go. All right, let's take a look at this thing here. See how it's all packaged up. I did order the extra accessory to this. It's an enclosure kit. Normally this printer is like open. I'm not sure if it's in this package or if it's gonna come separately. I gotta find that out. I gotta look in the instructions, or maybe it's in here somewhere. But so far, you can see what we have here. If we can get that piece of plastic off of it. Come on. There we go. See ya. Don't want to be ya. Okay, so we can see what we have here. See, it's the AD5X Flashforge. Click on this side here. All right. Yeah, it looks kind of like my other one there. I got the Adventurer 5M Pro sitting over there. Love that machine. That thing works awesome, by the way. Very awesome. We've made a lot of things with that since we've had it in the last couple of months. We've been going crazy making stuff for our Etsy shop. By the way, if you guys are interested, I'll post the link up here of our Etsy shop. You can see some of the 3D prints we've done. Looks like on the back, though, you got your power. You have your Ethernet plug-in. I'm not sure what this is for. You got some kind of connector there. I'm not sure what that. I guess we'll figure that out. You see the print head's pretty secure, nicely tight in there. Looks pretty good so far. We got some numbered things here. I'm not sure what those are, but we're gonna find out pretty soon. What else we have? Just taking a look at it here. Looks like this is where we're gonna do our connector for our display interface is right in here. I'm guessing this is gonna come off because it looks like there's a ribbon cable coming out. If you guys can see that. It's like a ribbon cable coming out and connecting into there. I think this tape is here to just keep it from getting snagged, you know, from shipping purposes. Keeps it nice. I wonder if I was supposed to take that off. You know what? Let's just put that back on until we know what we're doing. Might need to just stay there so it doesn't get snagged. And you can see you got the belt here for the mechanism. You have the screw drive here for the platform to come up and down. All right. Looks like that might come off, but I don't think I need to take that off or anything. Let's take a look and let's see. Let's get some of this stuff out of here now. It comes with this toolkit here, and it looks like inside of it, you got a bunch of goodies. Let's move this guy back so we can take a look in this bag. Yeah, so inside of this thing, it looks like you have some lube. That's probably going to be for that screw drive. Maybe some of these points here to lube it up. We have these. This all came with our other. Yeah, we have this. This came with our other printer as well. Oh yeah, we have this too. Yeah, this is the 3D printing adhesive. See, I have it right there. Some right there too. And that's basically what you're going to do with that is what we noticed is sometimes some prints need this extra. So we have a print on here right now that my son just printed. But you just kind of lay it down on here. It's like an adhesive or a glue, if you will. And that just gives it extra sticking power, you know, on it there. Looks like you have some of the assembly. This is exactly what came with our other one. You got the assembly, Allen heads, screwdrivers. I'm not quite sure what that's for, but I guess I'm gonna find out. And then you have the print head, like unclogger, if you will, cleaning tool. If you have to like do any kind of unclogging and stuff. So I've had to do some unclogging on that one. One of the things is when you buy your filament, your plastic back here, you want to make sure you're getting the right size, because if you get too big of a filament, it's going to try and force that filament or through a small print head, if you will, you know, right in there. And what happens is it'll end up clogging up. And I had to take apart this whole thing, literally take it off, take it apart, clean it, and put it all back together. I'll do a video on that if I ever have to do that again. That way, if you guys come across the same problem, you'll know how to do that. But this tool came in handy for that. So long story short. All right, that's it. Empty bag. We have a power cord. You got your power cord. And let's very gingerly, very carefully, let's pull this out if we can. Huh, interesting. Kind of makes you wonder how they got it in there. I'll be right back. So I think the trick here is to maybe pull this out. That kind of gives you some room. I'm not sure if I can slide this back freely. Oh yeah. So you just kind of push that back as much as you can. That frees up this front section here. So that what they do when they pack it is they just push that like that, like so. So just push it back. Get rid of that first piece. Push back, pull this thing out, chuck it. Yep, gonna have to clean that up. Okay, oh boy, we got some more goodies in here. Yeah, I'm wondering if my enclosure kit's gonna come separately. I'm not seeing it. Let's see here. So it looks like they give you a couple spools to start out with. It's not much. It's probably just to do a couple first test prints. I got plenty of element back there that I can experiment with. I have one that's really special. I want to show you guys later on. It's really cool. It's a glow-in-the-dark. Ooh, my door just slammed by itself. That was weird. let me show you it real quick since we're talking about it. Check this out. This is by Time Plast, and this material is actually compostable. So what that means is in time, this is going to break down and kind of turn back into the earth. It's made from plant oils and whatnot, kind of like your some of your forks and stuff that you have that are compostable. That's made from like a plant oil, and in time that oil breaks down and turns basically back into plant or into soil, if you will, elements for the earth. So this is kind of one thing I'm starting to get into now, is the amount of plastic waste that I produce with this thing, and that's going to go back. I throw these into my recycler, and hopefully it gets recycled, but if it doesn't, it ends up in our landfills, ends up in our water, ends up in our bodies. So one way I'm trying to stop from doing that is buying more environmentally friendly filament. If you guys aren't aware of this company, take a look at them. Time Plast. They sell all sorts of different types of element. This one's going to be a glow in the dark. It's kind of like a stretchy one, if you will. It's a little stretchy, so I can make like a little squishy type things. Thought I had something up there I could show you, but I don't. They do this one. This is a glow in the dark plant vitamin. They do one that's actually plant vitamin plastic, and you can make like little pots out of it for your plants, and that pot will feed the plant as it grows. It's crazy. They have a whole bunch of other things too. Take a look at them. Their website, I believe, is timeplast.com. If not, I think you might be able to scan this QR code here to get more information on it. But really awesome company. Glad there's a company out there that's doing things environmentally conscious, and we're not just throwing more plastic into the landfills. Anyways, I digress. So it does give you, it looks like a filament here. That's definitely not going to be enough for me for things I have planned, but I do have some back there, but I need to get some more different colors now that I have a different multicolor thing. All right, so what else we have? Looks like we have the feeding tube. Check this thing out. You have 4 tubes and it goes into one. So I'm guessing depending on the program, I'm not exactly sure how this is going to work, but depending on your code, it's going to tell it when to feed certain colors at certain points or certain layers in your print. I don't know. This is what intrigued me the most about this, is to see how all this works. I'm going to take this out piece by piece because I'm scared of messing this stuff up. This is the print head. So this is the multi-feeder. So this is going to take all your filaments in, and then it's going to spit them out and converge them into one with that piece there. That's what that is. And this, I haven't a clue, but we'll figure that out. Get out of here. Okay. And what is this? These are all numbered. Oh, these are the spools. Oh, I get it. 2 goes here, right? See that? Right? You got 1. That's going to go here, and they're numbered. See that? 1, 1. Let's get that in there. Oh, it's fighting me. I'll do it better. I'm just, trying to show you guys for illustration purposes. And then 3, and so forth. So I'm going to go ahead and put these guys in here. Just for now. Just so I have somewhere to hold them. I might have to take them back out and redo it. Oh, it is tricky. Get in there. Well, oh, there it goes. There we go. These are like on a spring loader. See that? That's pretty crazy. I've never seen that before. That's fancy. And I'm not exactly sure what this is for yet, but I'm going to find out in a minute. Oh, hey, we got a cable in here still, too. Oh, what is that for? Well, it definitely goes on the back right there, right? So, huh. Okay. Well, I guess for now I'll just plug it in, right? Just so I know where it's at if I'm looking for it. There you go. Plugged in. Now I know where it's at. Okay, what else do we have? That's interesting. That display is mounted inside out. So I have a feeling we're gonna have to move that, because that's the display. And that's probably why that tape is there. All right, we'll get to that in a minute. Okay. And I guess it comes out through here. There you are. Nothing else? Looks pretty empty. All right. Off you go. And what about you? Okay. Well, off you go too. And there's your bed there. And it's got the same magnetic piece like on the other one. That's pretty cool. Just like magnetizes. And then when you're done printing, you get it off. You take it off and you can like tweak it around and it'll break the part loose. For example, this one's still stuck to it. You see that? Won't come off. But if you kind of tweak this thing around, see, it just popped off. Now it's off. By the way, these are available on our Etsy shop. This is a Mayan death whistle. It's pretty cool. So I think what you do is you blow in the hole here, and it's supposed to make like a screaming sound, like a bunch of screams out in the distance. It's a Mayan death whistle is what it's called. Do you hear that? It's pretty loud. I gotta take some of this guys off here. But this is pretty cool, this little platform thing, because it's flexible and you can bend it like so, you know? It pops it loose. And you see this one, you just slide it right in there and it snaps right in with the, you didn't see that, did you? It snaps right in with the magnet. Okay, see what I'm talking about? Plastic, lots of it. It's even on my floor right there, you see? It's everywhere. All right, so let's see. So, okay, we got that. Got our instructions, how to install the display screen. I still don't know what that is. Print head, tube, power cord, quick start guide, and envelope. So let's go ahead and start doing this here. Get this going. All right. So unboxing instructions. Oh, gave me instructions on how to unbox it. Probably should have watched this first. Look at this. Wants me to do this guy here next. So it looks like we have to take off these guys here. That comes out. And then I'm guessing he flips up, slides over, and let's see how that works out for us. So let's get our Allen heads. I bet you these are the same ones I have in here. I guarantee it. Look at that. Sure enough. Boom. Look at that. I even have that screwdriver right there too. You see that? And there's the clippers. I have another set of clippers for my other machine. So, yeah, just going to use these guys. I'll leave that guy in there for now. Here, you go back over there. Make a mess in here. Okay. I think this is the right one. Nope, too big. How about this one? Yep, just right. All right, loosen those guys up. Boom. Boom. Did I take all of them off? Oh yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, yeah, we take them all off. Just felt like it wasn't. Could I just flip it upside down? Take these off? Do I need to take those off? Oh yeah, we gotta take them off. I guess so. All right, display's installed. So what you do, it snaps into place once it's in. But so on the back here, you can't see them now, but there's little slots. They slide in into a little cutout See if I can show you underneath the shot here. I don't know if you guys can see those. Right here, there's little slots and these little tabs you see. These are on the display. So what you do is you get these little tabs in the little holes here, then you slide it over and it locks into place there and it snaps in. There's like little snaps right in there. It'll snap into. That's how you get that one in there. And then I guess just the bracket is discarded because there's no use for them. But I'm gonna hold on to these screws that came off. And I'm gonna throw them in my bag here just in case I might need them for my enclosure kit, which I haven't gotten yet. And I need to find out what's going on with that. I'm not sure that's a separate shipment or what. So I guess we'll find out. But I got the machine. Okay, next up, what we're gonna do is, it looks like we are going to remove the foam. Hey, we did that. Moving on to the next. All right. So from here, it looks like we got to install the color module. Okay, so it looks like we have, oh, okay, that's what that piece is for. I guess that's supposed to go somewhere here. Let's see how that works out for us. Okay, get this guy buttoned up here. Tighten that down. Bam. There you go. Good and tight. Okay, so it looks like this thing mounts on there somehow. Looks like it just kind of twists into place there. How does that go? So this side up, right? So it looks like it's telling me to do. Yeah, this side up. All right, let's do this. Bam, that was simple. It just snaps into place. Like so. You just do that. It's got little grooves in there. You get the point. Right? Like so. Bam. Okay. So, I'm guessing they just go in the way one by one. I don't think there's any rhyme or reason. I think as long as you get them in there. And it's all numbered, so I think based off the program, it knows what number to pull. So I'm just gonna feed them in. And if I have to rearrange them later, then I'll do that. So let's start one at a time. And they just push in. You easily pull them out if you had to. Okay? And then this guy goes right there. Yeah, it looks like it goes. Oh, you know what? There's like a little screw hole there. And you see the little screw hole right there? Those have to line up. Just like so. See that? And then I'll put a screw right in there. I might rearrange these tubes so it looks a little more pretty, if you will. Well, maybe I can just... Yeah, that works. Actually, that's okay. Just like so. Yeah. See that? This wire's just dangling here. I'd like to... maybe I'll clip him to... one of these tubes for now. I'm not sure if I'm supposed to, but there's like a little clip on there. You see that? And I'm just gonna snap them in there just to keep them from getting in the way for now. If I have to rearrange it, I'll rearrange it when I have to. But for now, it's just out of the way. Okay, so yeah, so now we need to do another screw. One of these guys right in there. All right, perfect. And now we need to jump in and put this guy, which came here. He needs to go. Oh, okay. He holds that cable, and that cable looks like it connects into the right there. So let's grab this cable. Let's get them clipped in here. Like so. And then we'll have to secure this mount. Let's see here. Somewhere like this, I'm guessing, somehow. So let's do that. Okay, let's see here. Come on, get started. There you go. And then this one here as well. Oh, almost dropped the phone. That's not good. Like so. Okay. There we go. That's good and secured. Still has room. You can still slide it up and down if you have to. Like if you need more room up here for some reason. If you need more room up here, or down here. I'm gonna leave it right about there, then I'll adjust accordingly as I need it. And I wanna say, got that. We got those guys on. I'll make sure those are secure. And it looks like unlocking the build plate. So it looks like from the top down, there's some screws I need to take off. You see those there? And it's probably for shipping reasons here. If I'm looking at it right. It looks like that screw. Is that one? Let's take a look here, make sure we're taking off the right one. It looks like it's next to a Phillips head, but I don't see that. Interesting. Oh, I'm looking at the wrong thing. It's not up here, it's down here. That must be what these arrows mean right here. You see that? I hope you guys can see those arrows. See that arrow there? It's pointing to this silver colored screw. There's a silver colored screw there, and there's a silver colored screw there. So we got to take those guys off, because what that's doing is, for shipping purposes, it's keeping this guy from being able to move and get damaged during shipping. So we got to remove those before it'll allow this thing, this platform, to go up and down like it needs to during print. So let's do that. Okay. On out. Oh wow, that is a long screw. Okay. Yep, looks like I got them all. Yeah. Okay. All right. Let's get this thing going. Okay, so it looks like we're ready for the first print. So it wants us to plug it in and power it up. I think we got to do that before we can start putting the filament in. I put it over here in its new home next to its older brother here, the Adventurer 5M Pro. This is actually a newer model for Flashforge. I think it just came out very recently. This is being in September of 2025. I believe it just came out because they were running a pretty good deal on it. I think it went to the end of September, but who knows? It is close to Christmas. I wouldn't doubt if it goes all the way till Christmas. But it's normally a $650 printer, and this one I believe was like a $400 printer when we got it. This is normally $650. They had a deal on it right now. It was $399, and then at the time I purchased it, I think before the end of September, there was a $35 off of that. So I ended up paying less for this than I did for that. And this is the 5M Pro. This is like one of their top models that they make for you know, us garage hobbyists, you know, they make more expensive equipment than this. They actually have industrial stuff that does metal also. That's why I like this brand, Flashforge. I know they've been in the industry for a while. But anyways, so yeah, I have it right here, and we're gonna go ahead and power it on. That's the next thing it says to do. So let's see what happens. Cross your fingers. Got to plug it in first before you can power it on, right? Let's see what it does up here. There it goes. It's doing its load up screen. And the moment of truth that everybody waits for, especially with a new cell phone, you get to peel that plastic off that screen. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's the stuff. Oh, and it's giving me a song and dance. Did you hear that? It means it's happy. It's happy to go to work. This one does the same thing. Song and dance. You turn it on. Okay. Looks like we're in our first initial setup screen, so let's go ahead and follow along here. Okay, I'm going to choose English because this is already challenging enough for me of a piece of machinery. Next, print preparation. Please confirm that all packaging material inside the device has been removed. Confirm that the 3 loading screws in the bed have been removed, and click next. Yep. 1, 2, 3. Hit next. Okay, so we're going to set up our Wi-Fi. Let's go ahead and do that. And we're waiting. What's that say? Our network is already connected. All right, I like to use a eraser tip for this because I have fat fingers and I never hit the right button. Okay, so now I need to bind my Flashforge account. So I already have it because I have this one. If you don't have it, make sure you install the Flash. You can probably scan this right now and it'll prompt you to install the app on your phone, or if not, you can also download the app to your laptop as well, your PC. So let's go ahead and do that right now. Okay. So once you scan the QR code on your app, it'll bind your printer to your account that you have set up. And it looks like we need to hit next so it can calibrate the machine. And it's going to go through a calibration process. This is a good time to check to make sure you have no wires that are going to get in the way. Kind of don't like that. I feel like that's going to get in the way. It's raising the bed up, and it's also heating up the bed and the nozzle. So it's going to do a vibration test. It's going to do a whole lot of things to set it up to ensure that your prints come out accurate. Okay, testing, looks like it's set up, calibration, all that's all done, and now it wants us to load up the filament. So we're just going to do it one by one. Looks like it's telling us to do number 1, 2, 3, and 4. So that's what we'll do. And these are all individually marked and numbered. I don't know if you guys remember, these had numbers on them. Oh yeah, so this one's number 1. This one's number 2. I believe this one was number 3. It's hard to see in there. And this one's number 4. Okay, so I just loaded the blue filament in. That was kind of neat. So all you do really is, I'm gonna put number 2. This is number 2. So, and they give you just like temporary filament to use for now, but you definitely want to get your own spool because I'm not really happy with just, obviously this isn't gonna last long. This is just for the test print. So what you do is you get the end, if I can grab the end here. Okay, so you load it on there, and what you do is you get the end and you just kind of feed it up in here, and automatically this guy right here will automatically start spooling it, filling it in. You'll feel it grab. See, it grabbed it, and it's literally, you can't see it, but it's loading it in. See, it's going by itself. But you want to get it on its spool, you know, because it gets, especially this stuff, this is not, but it's just temporary, it's not permanent. So this is just so that we can run our first test prints, then I'll load in the real spools in there once we get everything all set up. So as it's loading, it tells you too, channel 3 filament auto loading, please wait. You can see I put the yellow right there. Oh, I'm sorry, that's 3 and that's on 4. So this guy actually has to come down here like so. Let's try that again here. Yeah. Oops, backwards. Gotta go this way. Yeah, it's not pretty, but it'll work for now. So it tells you how to load it. If you look on the instructions, you want to make sure that it's feeding this way, right? Each one. So you want to make sure they're in that direction, because the spools only turn a certain way and then they spring back. So yeah, make sure you're following that instruction there. Okay, we have them all loaded in here now. And looks like now we can actually identify what each slot is, maybe the color. So I can say like blue, white, yellow, pink, something like that. So I'm gonna do that now. Filament, oh, okay, the type and the color. So this is all PLA. So I'm gonna select PLA. And then the color is blue, so we'll say blue. Right, and okay. Sorry for the glare. I'm trying to get the shot so you guys don't get that bad glare there. And then the next one is gonna be PLA, and that's gonna be white. Oh wait, I'm sorry, I was still on 1. I take that back. That's blue. Okay, next. Oh, shoot, darn it, let me stop that. Let me pause. Oh, I kind of messed that up. I wanted to identify each one so it knew what it was, but I accidentally hit next and it started doing the test model. So let's see what happens. There it goes. Nice speed line there. I honestly have no idea what it's going to print, but it's going to be some kind of multicolor. All right, there's the test print. I think it was supposed to do multicolor, but I think because I didn't jump over to that next step. Didn't know that there's other colors in there, but it just did the yellow and blue. I'm not exactly sure what it did. Interesting. All right, guys, so it is actually printing right now. Everything's working fine. I'm using the starter element on it, and I'm actually printing a it's like a koi fish, but it's gonna take 8 hours, so we'll see how that one turns out. But for now, I'm gonna call it ready to go. So I'm gonna start playing around with it, and I'll have some other videos on some other things that I come up with this multicolored 3D printer, and we'll see. So I hope you guys were able to kind of learn something, get a little more familiar. Oops, it's pulling up. Get a little more familiar with this this new AD5X by Flashforge. Remember to drop me a comment. Show me if you guys have any cool print ideas. I'll give it a try. I'll let you guys know how it works out. Well, I'll do a follow-up video after a couple prints and I load in some real element in there. We'll see how it all works out. But yeah, that's it. So thanks for joining me on this video. Remember to like and subscribe. Hit that notification bell, and I'll see you guys on the next print. Actually, I'll see you on the next one.